All right, we're doing live martial arts hangout. It is, the hell is today's date? Friday the 29th at 8 p.m. Central. Going to be obviously, what did I say? Well, it's 9 Eastern, right? And then we're gonna flow with this. I gotta flow with this. This will be live. I'm gonna see how this goes because I changed the time. What's up, Army Vet 777? Want to see what we're doing here? Can you hear me? Okay. How are things? We're going to be doing this. So this will be the first shot. So if you're watching on a replay, we're going to be doing these on Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Join us. We're all things martial arts. I don't care what style. Eventually, what I'd like to do, if this has a big enough following, if you will, and you guys are involved, I want to do a Zoom. I want to do a live Zoom where you guys come on with me, right? And maybe there's 10, 15 of us. I don't care if there's 3 of us, and we talk martial arts and we look at your comments and go for that. I want this to be interactive with all of us. So, unlike most videos, this will be a little bit of a slower build-up. Got to wait for people to jump in. I'm going to see what your questions are, comments are. We're just going to see how this first one goes. Eric R., what's up, dude? How's things, man? Martial Arts Hangout on a Friday. Probably go through your old questions. See what you guys had picked out. Dog hair. Where's that beard hair? Who knows? Casual today. Thanks for all of you guys who've been supporting the channel. Do you guys like the, what do you call it? The review videos that I've been doing on other martial arts, and I'm going to be getting to some of the ones you guys want. Let me go look at some of the old videos. Let me take a look. I've never heard your opinion on or experience on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's essential, overrated. Yeah, it's not something I study. I have associates like Alex Embry's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, police sergeant. He may have been promoted at this point. I don't know. He choked me out. We did the video where I did the rear naked choke to see if I could talk. I was out for 11 seconds. I have no experience. My background is simply wrestling, a little bit of boxing, Shotokan karate, and Wing Chun for the last 25 years, but I've wrestled since I was 12. I miss it. If I could do anything, to be honest, I would find an older wrestling league. I don't know if there are any, and I really haven't made the effort to look, but I would love to wrestle, again, competitively. But I'm old as shit, dude. I mean, my body would fucking kill me. So no, it's just, I'm confident enough in my ability to just have fun with what I do. Plus, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. It's awesome. Just not something I want to do. Jason Grenko, what's going on, man? How's things? We're just hanging out on a Friday. See how you guys are doing. I want to look at some of your old questions that you got. If you guys got it, we're talking all martial arts shit. And what I would like to do, like I said, is I'd like to make this more interactive. I do like a Zoom, and you guys join on the Zoom, and there's a bunch of us all talking martial arts and shit. I got a video coming out on Monday. I review a concept called "Look at Nothing, See Everything." I answer the question, could Light Burley kick my ass? I talk about that because some people want to know, who'd win in a fight, you or Light? Well, I guess Monday at noon, you're going to have to, noon Central, you'll find that one out. Today is kind of a litmus test about how we do. It's real casual. I'm just going to see who winds up coming in. So if you're watching on the replay, nothing exciting today. It's just going to be, we're going to see who comes in, who says what. And hopefully over the next several Fridays, again, we're going to be doing this Friday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. You guys will jump on and like it. Eric R., when I was in elementary school, I was wrestling for 2 weeks, but my wrestling coach was an alcoholic with no filter, and I was also a giant pussy kid, so it was a terrible experience. I say all the time, my first wrestling coach for a summer camp I went to, Coach Cruz. I'll never forget, I shot a double leg takedown with my head down, and I feel this searing pain because I had black hair at the time. I went gray in my early 20s, and now I'm all white. But Coach Cruz had me by my thick Dago hair, ripping it up, and he's screaming, "Pick your head up, you commie pinko fag!" I was like, okay. Yeah, that was, but I went, all right, I guess this is how it is. That was my generation dealt with that shit. We didn't give a shit how we were coached and whatnot. If you're new to this, hit that like button, hit that comment button. If you're watching a replay, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. I put the survey out. Most of the people who voted said 8 o'clock Central was the time they wanted to see this. If you want me, if later works, we can do 10 o'clock Central. I don't care. I want to see what works for you guys. I'd like more of you guys involved in this. I want to have a hangout, right? If there's so many of us who like this stuff, this is more fun with you guys involved. Team viewers, oh, I close this shit down. Close that down, bitch. Got 3 computer screens running here you guys can't see. I'm just going to sit. You guys jump on. Again, I just did a live show, so I'm done talking. I did a podcast earlier. I run a business during the day. I'm kind of tired by this time, but it's more fun when you guys interact and you guys have stuff you want to say. So if you guys got questions, I'll go over some of the comments before. This is the question. You should have your own certification program, Izzo Wing Chun. I started to. The only person I've ever certified at one level was Matt. And Matt's down south, and I think Matt's going to try opening up his own school. I'd like to see that happen. This was on a comment. I posted this on the community page of our. Who do you think wins between a fight, Light Burley and I? Comment your reasonings. Eric K says Light Burley, and I'm going off of your video from 9 years ago. Hopefully the system changed with what y'all learned from another, but good work still. My system or his? No, my system hasn't changed. No, well, that's that. Andrew T, love your work. Hi from down under Australia. Man, dude! Every day, my morning coffee. All right, man, thank you. Appreciate that. Hope you guys are doing okay out there. Pizzulo81 says, when you say win, do you mean one person walks away and the other is incapacitated or deceased? And Al Radam, who's obsessed. Every person who commented, Al Radam, R-A-D-O-M, had to comment, Light 100% is going to defeat him. Do you masturbate looking at pictures of Light Burley? Dude? I think they got your point across. Every fucking person who commented. Unshaven one, they've met before years ago and gave each other high praise. I will say this a million times on the planet, and you guys will have to wait to see the video about whether or not Light Burley can kick my ass. Light Burley is one of my favorite fucking human beings on the planet. The guy he's an awesome man. He's got one of the best teaching abilities around. I gain nothing from Light, meaning like my praising him does nothing. Like I don't send him business and he gets a percentage, I get a percentage of whatever. I'm saying this because the man is truly one of the greatest human beings I've ever met. He's fucking humble, but he doesn't have to be. He's a boxer. He's a martial artist. He's a fighter. He's a fucking Wing Chun guy. He is skilled as shit. Light Burley is an awesome human being, and I just can't say that enough, man. CJ says, I could beat Light. Light is an awesome martial artist, but you have a big weight advantage. You've got some skill too. And Al again, Light 100% going to defeat him. Al might want to blow Light. I don't know. Brad Summers said, I remember what you said, Sifu Izzo. No one wins a fight, but if you have to fight, you will unleash hell. There's the mentality side of me. Now, Light's a grown man. Light's from New York. I'm from Chicago. Light he's got street credit too. Don't think for 1 second that just because Light is a humble human being that he can't flip that switch and become a fucking killer. And then Al again, Light 100% is going to defeat him. I think that Al, to Light Burley. That's just that. That's how that goes. It's just 8 after, 10 after. We're going to see how this goes. I'll give this about 15 minutes today. We'll see if anybody else jumps on and makes statements or questions. You guys can hit that super chat and donate to the channel. You realize that? You know that those of us who love this content do 100% appreciate your monetary support because it keeps us going because this is our profession. So you're more than welcome to donate to the channel. That being said, I will go longer. We will do an hour together if this is something you guys want to see. This is the first Friday that I said I would go live at night because typically I was going 1 in the afternoon. Put a survey out. A lot of you guys are like, dude, I can make the 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Comment. If you're watching in the replay, you're like, fuck, I missed this. Do you want me to do 10 at night? Do you want me to do 2 in the afternoon? You want me to do 10 a.m.? What time works for you guys? The collective mass will dictate. But so far, the collective mass says 8 p.m. Central on Friday works great for you guys. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Wow, time was going. Jeez. Got to find out where I was talking. Let myself go on there. See any questions? Look at other statements or. Yeah, talking to John K. over on Is Lee Morrison the Real Deal says, fucking right, he's the real deal. He's absolute nails. Yeah, him and his guys are a great bunch of men. They're fucking awesome. This is a cool stat. I want to see what this is. Jason, I just bought some DVDs off eBay. Joseph Simon on Wing Chun and Silat slam sets. Yeah, yeah. I never met Joseph, but I think we chatted once or twice. He was a big inspiration for all of us. He was ahead. Where I am now is where Joseph was when I started this YouTube journey. Because I think he was at least, I mean, I gotta check. I gotta see how old he was. Let me see. I gotta check that out. I don't know. He passed away. He began his martial arts training in 1972. So figure he's at least 10 years older than me. And he died young. I'm 47. Maybe he was 60. So you shave off, when I started YouTube was 10 years ago. I'm as old as he was then, so he was the guy that we all looked up to. Pizzulo81, I just read your comment on whether or not Light Burley and I could win in a fight. This was Dennis Snyder on watching the Ip Man films and whether or not it's going to ruin your Wing Chun. Real Wing Chun is still kept secret. Ip Man was against about teaching for a long time. Why? Because not just Chinese, but Wing Chun was meant to be secret even from other Chinese. Its origins was all written by Ip Man. They found his death, MG, NIA, and the Woman Wing Chun were written by Ip Man to keep the truth of its history true. Students, all other forms of Wing Chun are fake, simply to let Wing Chun be popular to its trail to its core. If that's the case, then I don't want to know what other Wing Chun is because I love Wing Chun. So I'm very happy with this right now. Very happy with this right now. We'll go another few minutes here. All right, I'll see what else is going on. I'll see if you guys jump in here. But right now, I think that the Friday lives are going to be growing. You know, we got a few people on right now. Hit that like button, hit that thanks button. See that $sign button? Hit that and show us some fucking love. But I will go longer. We'll go as long as you guys want to on Fridays if this starts filling up. So make sure, if right now the time is going to be set 9 Eastern, 8 Central. You guys want this a little bit later, a little bit earlier. I put out a poll. So far, the majority of people who voted want this at this time. I will keep it at this time until the demand starts to grow for a different time. I will go a few more minutes here. Let's see what else. Because the problem is, too, I want to keep this going because if people watch this on a replay, they're not going to appreciate or like fucking dead air. It's going to do nothing for them. So we want to keep a conversation going. What I'd like to do, I said this before, I'd really like to see, what do you call it? A Zoom. I'd like to do a Zoom with you guys. You have 4, 5, 10, 20 guys on, all talking martial arts. More than just Wing Chun. Let's talk, Taekwondo, karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Let's talk about knife work. I like to start doing more interviews and stuff. Make this a podcast you guys can all enjoy too. So we'll bring this up and start doing some more content. Andrew T, this time works for you? It's 11:15 a.m. in Australia? Awesome. Okay, great. That's cool. That's good. I got to get my other camera working too because this setup is not. I can get my setup for every other podcast I do except for this YouTube channel. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to close this out in a minute. This was a litmus test. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's do Monday at noon Central. I released the video on Mr. Miyagi was full of shit and Can Light Burley kicked my ass. Every Monday, Wednesday, I will be releasing new videos. Maybe I'll do Friday too. Let's see. But Friday is definitely a live day at night. You guys can join me and have some fun and talk, hang out. We'll keep it at this time for now, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. That is also 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain. You know, and apparently in Australia, it's 11:15 a.m. right now. So we got that going on there. Jason Grenko, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Show some love, you fuckers. You know, you see that button that's got the $ on it? Pretend this is class tuition. And if you like the knowledge that I'm giving, you pay your Sifu. You give your Sifu some monetary tuition for that. Son of a bitch. If you're watching on the replay, hit that thanks button. Same thing. Keep us going. You know, we want to bring a lot more stuff to this. Now, I disappeared for 5 years. Now I'm finding a ton of passion teaching again. I will pour everything I am into you guys. Show some fucking love. It's as simple as that. Show that your support and your loyalist. Other than that, you guys have a great damn night. I'm going to put out some stuff. We'll put out some stuff in the community and to work on some stories. And you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.